part-time job that you can just do a little bit more than just tapping into AJ Trade Training, do a little bit more than just, one go live a week, hour a day, 5 days a week. Then in 90 days. So if you haven't already spent your first 90 days, if you only been in for a week, you only been in a couple weeks, you only been in for 90 days, you've been in for 6 months, and you're still only getting into the system once a week, once every now and then when you feel like it, you're not putting yourself in a position to get your dreams. Are you plugged into Pip Talk? Are you plugged into the apps? Are you putting yourself in a position? Everything that AJ gonna go over with you is gonna be stuff that you need to apply tomorrow. Don't wait. It's like Spanish. You don't use it every day, you're not gonna stay plugged in. You're not gonna get the most out of this. I only in trade every day, but I'm plugged in every day. I know everything that y'all doing. So I know who communicating and who not communicating in every group. Whether it's Winner Circle, whether it's GTI Family, whether you're in Mike group or Mario group, like whether you're in Val group, I'm tapped in. I'm watching everything. And I'm not here to check you on it. I'm here to just let you know you could do a little bit more for yourself, not for me. We're not begging y'all to sell. We're not begging y'all to build a business. We're begging y'all to tap in for yourself. AJ can do all he can do on this call, but if you don't take this information, if you don't apply it, then it's a waste of time. Spend some time on yourself and really evaluate whether or not this is an opportunity where you want to make an unrealistic amount of income, because we all done seen it. Oh, I want to make $100,000. I want to make $1 million doing this. That's unrealistic amounts of income to a lot of people. A lot of people don't even understand. Money ain't hard to get. They print it in DC and Texas. You can drive there and get it. But what you asking for is a skill that's going to open up a whole lot of money and a whole lot of opportunity for you without you leaving your bed. If you want an unrealistic amount of money and an unrealistic lifestyle, you're going to have to do something real unrealistic. So if you ain't even willing to give an hour a day, 5 days a week to this situation, how much do you really want it? Tap in. Whoever ain't on this call, if they your buddy, you need to let them know, yo, why wasn't you on a trade training? Start holding each other accountable. It's 16 people on this call. It's 200 and some people in the GTI family group. It's 78 people in the GTI agency group. I don't know how many in Winner Circle, but it's a lot because she just hit, what, P2000? That's 75 people by herself. No reason this trade training only got 17 people in it. I'm proud of you for taking a chance on yourself, but the question is, are you going to be on next Thursday? Be on next Thursday. Don't miss another opportunity to get some free game, because this is not a part of your subscription. This is something that me and AJ worked out so that he can help y'all be in a better place, feel more comfortable about what you're going on. Because as a family, we promised each other that we was going to hold each other accountable and move forward, making sure that we got this thing done. So hold yourself accountable. Be a part of it. I see a couple more people clicking in. They late. If we would have started this thing on time, they'd be late. They'd be in the middle of an instruction walking in like college kids late. That's not okay. Not when it's not a part of your subscription. We all grown. Be here on time. Get everybody that's in your team accountable to be able to get on these. Like, you want to replace your job? Then you got to do something to replace your job. When you get off, don't pretend to be tired. You ain't tired. Your body not tired. You bored. So make this exciting and start plugging in. All right, AJ, you can have it. I care too much.
Beautiful, beautiful, P. I ain't hear the whole thing, but it sounds like you said some things that need to be said. So I appreciate that, my boy. All right. I'm sorry for all that, y'all. Had some technical difficulties over here. Let me get this glare out y'all face. Hope everybody doing good.
AJ, you want me to pull up the slides or you got it?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can do it a little better this week.
All right, do you think? I was just making sure you had it downloaded. You good?
Yeah, I do have it though. I do have it. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, cool. No problem. I'm gonna start sharing.
For sure. We're gonna get straight to the business, man. We're running late. Again, I apologize, y'all. But tonight we're gonna be talking about Fibonacci and a little bit of the engulfing candles that y'all hear me talk about a lot. The last 2 weeks we've been talking about, I think first week, do a little quick recap for y'all. For those who don't have my trade training, from the last 2 weeks, they are on YouTube. If you don't have it, I will get it to you. All you gotta do is ask. And secondly, yeah, so first we talked about risk management psychology, a little bit of trend stuff, like basic market structure and things like that. Last week was more identifying the trend. So this week, we're going to add on to what we've been talking about the last 2 weeks. We're going to talk about Fibonacci retracement, engulfing candles, which are very key to my entries, right? So let me share my screen real quick with y'all. All right, let's share. All right. And hold on, y'all. All right. What did I do? Oh my God. All right. So we're gonna wait for that to load up. And P, yeah, P, I might need you to do it.
All right, I got you.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. That like disappeared. This is crazy.
Hold on 1 second. I got you.
Actually, bro.
I see it. You got it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep on prayer like this. I ain't gonna play with it. All right. So Fibonacci and engulfing. So Fibonacci, in its simplest terms, because I like to keep things super simple. You guys, all the Fibonacci, and I'm gonna show y'all the tool. I'm gonna show y'all how to find it. Type of 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay, interaction. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the ones. I love the ones. I love the ones. I appreciate everybody just drop me a 1. All right, cool. So, all right, so you guys know last week and the week before, I've been talking about market structure like almost every week because it's the most important thing when it comes down to trade. Market structure, market structure, market structure, market structure, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, because that is the foundation of these candles and of these markets, right? So let's just do some little art. Let's do a little artwork before we start teaching. So everybody knows. Actually, let me quiz y'all. Let me see if y'all been paying attention. All right, what is this, you guys? I know Philly in the club already.
Downtrend.
There you go. There you go. Downtrend, right? So, you know, we got high to low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So, downtrend. Yep. So, these pullbacks right here, right? So you got your low, pulling back for lower high, break, retest, pull back for a lower high, right? So these pullbacks, this move, right? All your Fibonacci is doing, and it's right here. So when y'all go on TradingView, it's like the third column down. It'll probably be a pitchfork at first, but it's the third column down. It's in the pitchfork column. Come down, rip fib retracement right here. All right. All the fib does is measure these pullbacks. Right. So it's not, the fib isn't an indicator. It's not going to tell you it's not going to tell you, it's not like moving averages or anything else. Right. So what you want to make sure that you do though, let me go to a higher time frame. Let me get a clear picture. Right. What you want to do, y'all, Because all it does is measure the pullback of the counter trend after a main move, right? Example, higher high to higher low, lower low to lower high, right? So we're going to use GJ as the model today, right? So in this case, it'll be from higher high to higher low what we measure, right? So what I like to do is get the fib out. Start it from the lowest wick, from the lowest point in this situation, right? Lowest point, this wick, right? Drag it up, put the zero, line the zero up with the highest point, right? Low point, high point. Overall, GJ is bullish, but we're in the counter trend right now. This is on the daily time. This is on the daily time frame too. I just wanted to get a big time frame so y'all can see some clarity. Also, shout out to everybody new coming in. Moving averages up. Sometimes I just, make my charts nude. Keep my charts nude sometimes. But for those who are on the moving average trainer last week, I'm gonna throw these back on here. We're gonna put all this together. This week and next week is gonna be really big for those who've been on here the last 2 weeks. So on the EMA, my shit is 8. All right, yeah, there we go. Bam. All right, so got our low to a high, right? All this fib is doing is measuring the pullback, right? So if you're a long-term trader, nobody in here is probably gonna be doing a whole bunch of, well, I know I don't do a lot of trading off the daily. Those moves are like bank-esque moves, right? But the long-term move for this is going to occur most likely at one of these fib levels. I anticipate price finding support at one of these fib levels, right? Now, I was just about to get to that next kingdom. I was just about to get to that, right? So, fib settings. And I'm going to put this up here so y'all can jot this down, right? These are the fib ratios right here. 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, 78.6, and 88.6, right? These are mine. But I am going to put this in the settings. And I know a lot of y'all, I know me and Ty have different fib settings. So I know that might be a little confusing. But I'm going to put this up here right there. So when you go into the fib and you're trying to change your settings, you can click on this. You can click on the Fibonacci. Go to the little wheel right here. That's your settings. And then all of mine are right here. I'm going to keep this up for a minute for anybody that wants to copy it. So I have my 0, 38.2, my 23.6, my 0.5, 61.8, 78.6, 88.6 on my 1. So I'm going to let that rock for a little bit for anybody that wants to copy that. Dominique in the building. It's a nice little turnout. Okay, 25 people. That's about the average right now. I don't know who this is. If you need more time, drop a 1 in the chat. Okay, everybody good? All right, bet. All right, so, I got a 1. Is this a 1? All right, cool. Take your time, bro. Just let me know when you're done. Drop a 1 when you're done. No, drop a 2 when you're done.
All right.
Or you can just say, hey, bro, I'm done.
Okay. Get back to the right screen.
I bet. Hold on, let me wait on my boy with the Chromebook. Fibonacci. Self-fixing on the iPhone and demo. Like on MetaTrader 4? Is that what you mean, Ms. Coleman? Yeah, so I think it's the same thing. I don't use it on MetaTrader 4, but there you can put it on there. You just gotta so on MetaTrader 4, just go to the little thing at the top that has like a square, a circle, and a triangle, and then it'll say add object. Then you hit add object, go down, Fibonacci retracement, and then once you tap on it, and hit settings, you can edit it. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure I ain't tripping. I think they're automatically on there on MetaTrader 4. I think. You're welcome. All right. So since everybody got that down, let's get to it. Fibonacci. So yeah, all the Fib does, y'all, is just measure the retrace, right? It just measures market getting back to the structure points to push price in the direction it needs to go in. Hold on, you guys. I don't know who that is. So yeah, let's go. So the key to Fibonacci, right? So when you're drawing your Fib, when you're analyzing you guys' charts, y'all know how I'm a stickler for the 4 hour, right? You want to draw your Fibonacci on the time frame that you're analyzing off of, whether that's the 4 hour, the 1 hour, 30 minute, the 50, the 15, like whatever you guys are like using as, you know, and I'm sure most of the people that are on here that have been on ties, trade trainers, y'all know about this a little bit. Like y'all know about the 25 to life and how the Fib is used in that, right? So just for more of a generalized idea of it, on the 4 hour, and I think Shamika, I think I saw you in the chat say something today about, was it GBPJPY? Is Shamika still in the chat? Is she still here? That was it GJ?
It was GU.
It was GU? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at that, because their market structure is kind of similar. Let's look. Okay. Got it. All right. So let's bust this down. All right. I haven't looked at this today, but just looking at it, this right here is where the structure was broken, right? This whole time on you have higher lows over here. Higher highs and higher lows. We'll mark them up. All these higher lows, y'all, would be perfect buys, by the way, if y'all were on GU at any time, right? So this right here, once price broke through this support area right here, you knew that there was going to be a pullback and a sell-off. That's just how the market worked, right? So I think I saw some confusion about this and this lower high versus lower high, right? So let's zoom in on this. Yeah, I see it now. Okay, so this was the push down. This would trick you into thinking this is a false lower high. Yeah, this would trick me out. This would trick me. Wow, yeah, this would trick me. So, but this is just one run. And if I pull my Fibonacci out, this little fake pullback is probably a 23.6. And I'm gonna give y'all some game. on bigger time frames, 23.6 is like it can be fake. It's fake outish, right? And I'm all about what does the body close on. Like it wicked the 38.2, but it found like this could be considered a 23.6 pullback. Y'all might want to write this down. 23.6 pullbacks, because you want to, if you're selling, you want to sell like after a pullback. I always say y'all breaking retests, but the best retests are at 38.2 and higher. That way, even if you're wrong, and I forgot to put something else on my feed. Y'all got some more stuff to write down. I forgot because I took this off because some of this stuff is extra. I also use a 1.1. And I put it red. So normally, like if price pulls all the way back up here, y'all remember when I said, let me move all this again. Hold on. Where's my candles? Where my candles? Cool. Y'all remember when I said price can do this? Let's say it's making higher highs and higher lows, right? Breaking. Price can come all the way back down here and still be considered an uptrend. As long as these lows are maintained, you're still good for uptrend. Structure has not been broken, right? I'm gonna tell y'all why this is important with the fibs. Let's say price did this though. Right? Price broke through this. The bodies broke through. You should now immediately in your head be thinking, okay, there's a retest coming. Lower highs coming. Then the sales coming, right? This could be considered that 110%. So y'all throw that on y'all's Fibonacci settings too. Just go right here. Oh, that's the text. I'll pull it back up real quick. Go back in the settings and just throw a 1.1. Y'all can use that as a stop loss too. All right, just put in 1.1, make it red. All right. So get my candles back up. All right. So anyway, right here, low, high to low, right? That's the run, it's the pullback. Remember the MA is crossing? For those who were here last week, red over blue. Y'all know that means sell. Got MA cross, and we got a structure break. Immediately. I'm not even thinking about buys on this no more. Like I shouldn't be buying this no more. Like I don't care if it's on the pullback, none of that. Like the big move is to sell. That's just what it is. Right? Right? So, oh God. Excuse me, y'all, my laptop is tripping on me. All right. Right? So what happened was price came down, right? Finally found support. Price has to come up and make a lower high before it continues its run down. It just has to. Right? You got your fib and look at there. You got a 61.8%. Price finds resistance at 61.8. Right? Now this is where engulfings come into consideration. Bearish engulfings. Bearish candles that close below the previous bullish candle. Bullish engulfings. Bullish candles that close above a previous bearish candle. Right? Once you guys find engulfing patterns lined up with support or resistance at a fib level, you're golden. Like Once you find engulfings combined with support or resistance, because that signifies, I didn't put that in the slides, we didn't put that in the slides, but once you get an engulfing at in this case, a resistance level, that means that the sellers are back in the motion. The sellers are back in control of the market. All right. So what happened at 61.8? And then we have the engulfing candle. Right? At this point, after this candle is closed, once this candle is closed, and I'm gonna say it one more time, once this candle is closed, we immediately are now shifting to the lower time frames to ride this down. Yes, Ty, engulfing candles, my best friend. Facts. Once this candle is closed, we are now shifting our mindset. All right, boom, we in the downtrend. We just made a lower high. We just got an engulfing candle on GU, right? At 61.8, multiple confluences. I ain't even gonna break that word down. That's just something I learned in my big journey in Forex. But confluence is like when you have 2 or 3 things that pretty much make sense, right? So 61.8% fib, we got a resistance area, engulfing, lower high, we good to go, right? So I know you asking like, okay, does that mean we enter after the close? No, this is actually when the job just begins, right? So what I would do, right? I will come down here. So once I know my bias in the market, that's all I'm using the 4 hour for. That is it. Like I'm only getting my bias in the 4 hour. I'm just trying to use the 4 hour so I can get in on the volume of the move. Because if you try trading against the 4 hour and the higher time frames of the 1 hour, depending on what it's doing, you're gonna have a long day, right? So what I would now do, since I know all of that stuff, I have my 4 hour case down. I know I'm selling. If I'm looking for the break and retest on the higher time frame, which I think I'm doing on the lower time frame, same thing, break and retest. So I'm gonna look for my most recent. All of this right here was that engulfing candle too, by the way. That's just, it's broken down into 30-minute increments now, right? So I'm gonna look for my most recent support area. Because if you look to the left of where I drew this line, price was making higher lows, all up and through here. All up and through here, higher lows being made, higher highs, higher lows. You got your blue over your red on your MA, so you know you're bullish, right? Do y'all see how price crosses over right here and now red is over blue? Indicator, price is going down, right? So we're waiting for a break and a retest. So price broke. And this works on any time frame too, by the way. I'm just using the 30 as an example because I like the 30. Right? Price breaks. Slight retest. Pull my fib out from high to low. Right? Now, I don't really like 23.6 entries because price has all of this. Price has all of that to pull up or pull back to. Facts. Oh, facts. Ty, I'm about to get into why that, because I know you see the engulfing right there. But price has all of that to pull back on, and it's still good for a downtrend, right? But y'all see what that is. Bearish engulfing. Why is that a bearish? Why is that a bearish engulfing? it engulfs not only the previous candle here, it engulfs this candle too, right? So just off of pure candlestick analysis, I know where I'm at in structure. I know I just got a 4-hour engulfing candle. At this point, this is like a no-brainer, right? Take this trade. Take this trade, market execution, right? Sit through max. If you enter on this time frame, you would sit through a max of 15 pips and draw down. Now, I know a lot of y'all been trading time frames lower than this. This is just me, right? Because I take this and I sit through this 15 pips to draw down. Only because I know what price about to go, right? Now that's 60 pips and 21. Now, hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm about to say it's a big drop coming down here somewhere, right? So from here, let's say you set your stop loss. This is fun. Let's say you set your stop. Let's say you wanted to hold it. Let's say you said, all right, I'm going to take this trade because AJ said after these engulfing candles, I can sell it. Let's say you set your stop loss a few pips over this wick because that's a good stop loss. You ain't even got to use the Fibonacci stop loss on that, right? I'm going to just put my stop loss above this wick. Fam, it never would have touched it. You still be in profit. You be up just off of that, just off of knowing that. That was a 166 pip drop, 168 pip drop in 2 days. Just a quarter. You just get 40 of them pips. You good for 2 days, right? This is crazy. Also, look here, and this is the thing. Like when you know market structure, you guys, y'all can scale in. I know a lot of new traders are gonna do things like get out of the trade too early, whether they're in profit or they're losing, right? But like, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. But once you guys see like levels break, like this whole area right here, even if you got in up here, this whole area right here was going to get broken because on the 4-hour, you knew you were downtrending. So even if you took a little bit here, let's say you just said, I'm going to take 15 pips here, boom, I'm going to scalp it, right? Once you know your higher time frame bias, you can play around on the lower time frames and finesse the market. That's why you only really need one pair to eat, whether that's GJ, EGU, SPX, NAS, US30, AU, Euro, I mean, whatever, right? So once you see this level break, every time you see a pullback and an engulfing, you can enter that, right? Like this was once support. I see a pullback. I don't see an engulfing, so I wouldn't mess with it, right? Still playing around resistance. I don't really see a lot of pullback, but I see an engulfing right here, right? So once you see something like this, that's another sell, right? Former support, now resistance, right? Engulfing candle, pull a fib out for another confirmation. High to low, found resistance at 61.8 with an engulfing, and you got an MA cross. Sell it, right? Same thing. Break and retest, right? Let's say this is your support level. Pull back. break, retest 38.2, bearish engulfing. That is beautiful. And with this one, you ain't gonna have no drawdown. This was no drawdown. If you waited until this closed, until this candle actually closed, and this was today, this was at 7:30 this morning. So man, I wasn't looking at that. Yeah, a straight 73 pip drop in 2.5 hours, 75 pips in 2 hours. Just off you knowing break and retest, engulfing candle entries, moving averages. That simple. Because at this point, you're just flowing with the trend. This whole time on the M30, y'all, like it's just making the H4 time. And if you're flowing with the H4 time frame, you can finesse the market. You can just ride. Like even these moves on the 5 minute and the 1 minute, because I know Ty be trading on the 1 minute. She a soldier for that, by the way. Because I don't rock with the 1 minute. So the fact that she can trade the 1 minute is fire, right? But even if you on the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, this whole time, all of this is coming off of 4 hour. This the M30 time frame, but all of this is coming off of 4 hour momentum. That's why I go to the 4 hour first before I do anything. Look at that. All that M30 broken up is a 4 hour run. That's why you have to get and that's why I just believe in getting your analysis from the higher time frame and then entering on the lower time frame. Look at that's the M15. That's the same thing. It's just broken up, and you can see the structure happening on the lower time frame. Lower highs. You might have some equal lows, but these highs are going to continue to get lower because it's on a downtrend overall, right? I only have 4 slides. So, honestly, I didn't have much to preach on as far as shit. That's really it as far as the fibs and the engulfings go, y'all. I'm gonna take this time though to take some questions for anything that you guys have a question on, or anything I need to clarify. Can you put the slides back up? Yeah, I got you. Malcolm, how did you get to the fib? All right, so look, you go to tradingview.com, go to your pair, obviously. So the fib is, if you go under this column, it's under the 3rd column on the left. It'll probably just be a pitchfork right here, right? And you just click, scroll down, fib retracement. Wham, bam. Can you explain the fib 1.1? Yeah, I got you, TK. So I pretty much use the 1.1. Like you can use that. That's like a signal that I use that as like a signal that, all right, bro. The market broke structure, bro. So like, let's say we use this right here. You see what my 110 is? That's the 1.1 is my 110. So you can use that as a stop loss too if y'all want. Like if y'all are entering, y'all can use this as a stop loss. Now, sometimes it'll be a little bit big, but it'll give you that fluctuation room, right? So you'll go here to the Fibonacci, to the signal, well, to the settings, right? Go up, click on the actual Fibonacci, go to the spin, to the little wheel, settings, right? And then if you don't already have it, I'll show you how to do it again. So you just find one of these, right? Type in 1.1, make it red, and you're in the game. But if price hits 110, because if you're in a downtrend, you're going from high to low, and price hits 110, that means that you're wrong anyway, and you do not need to be thinking about sales. That means price broke structure. If it bodies it though, not if it wicks it. Not if it wicks it. If it wicks it, but the body closes way down here, like if this candle wicked it and the body still closed down here, then you're still good. But if you start seeing bodies touching the 110, then yeah, you're wrong, bro. Alyssa wanted to see the shout out to Big Pippin coming in an hour late though. Yeah, I'm gonna start locking the club doors at 10:30. Y'all lucky I wasn't on time today. Yeah, yep, perfect. You read my mind, TK. It's a good stop loss. That is a good stop loss. Alyssa, do you need all of the slides up, or there's just a couple you were missing?
Yo, AJ, I got a question about that fib too, real quick, when you get a chance, bro.
All right, cool. She good. All right. What's popping?
So on that, on the fib, you know how you start. Of course, you're gonna start at that high point, but
Yep.
Where do you stop at the low point? Like, what line of the fib do you line it up with your low point?
How do I line it up with the low point?
Yeah.
So the bottom, I'm gonna show you on the 4 hour. So the bottom, the lowest point on the candlestick at that area, right? So in this example, for this wave, right? This wave down, I'll put my fib right here, right? Boom. All right, match my 0 up at this wick.
Okay, so it's the 0. Perfect.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't know if I was clear with that. When y'all are moving it, in this case, this is a downtrend. So you're low, you want to line that 0% up with the low point of this wave, right? If this was a down, like I'm gonna do the uptrend example too. Make sure I ain't got nobody else in waiting. Okay. Yeah. So on the uptrend example, you would just take the low, right, and you pull that 100% all the way up to the top. You pull the 0 up and line the 0 up all the way up at the top of this wick, right? And then you're good.
That's what I appreciate it, bro.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Any more questions? Any more questions?
That boy in here showing the juice.
Chairman Mello, popping, baby.
Yeah.
Got a chairman in the building. What's happening? But any more questions? Any more questions? Set my buy, seller stop losses where I got my dubs from. Orlando, you getting all the money. I'm already knowing.
Hey, AJ.
What's up?
Hey, can you go on Lando? What's happening, bro?
Man, Lando be lit.
You go over risk and reward ratios, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
Trades.
I got you. MTFA. Risk to reward ratio. All right, well, first and foremost, let me tell y'all where y'all can find it, right? So come over here to the left. Hold on, y'all. All right, never mind. Come over here to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be the 7th column down. Now, if you're trying to find out your risk reward on a sell, you want to use short position. On a buy, you want to use long position. Since we were just talking about a sell, I'm going to use the short position. All right. Actually, let me go down to a lower time frame. Since we on entries now. So, oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. I got to say this. Hold on real quick, Mello. That's one thing I was missing. Y'all can, the negative 27 that y'all see right here. I forgot to say that. This negative 27 and this negative 61.8, I use these as targets. Right? So normally when I'm calling a signal in the group, if I'm selling from up here, just as an example, my first take profit is probably going to be the previous support area. So I might, my first take profit will probably be where this wick is, right? My second take profit could potentially be negative 27, and my third one could potentially be negative 61.8 if I was really trying to hold it, right? So I want y'all to put y'all in your notes. Y'all can use negative 27s. That's one of the exit strategies I have. So somebody asked me last week, if AJ, how do you know when to get out the market, or how do you know, how when you're cool or when you're done? Negative 27 is another thing that you can use, because the negative 27 is under your zero. So if you're in a downtrend, you're anticipating lower highs to be made, but you're anticipating a lower high to make a lower low. And that negative 27 is a big time lower low position that gets hit a lot, right? So just wanted to put that in. Risk to reward ratios. Come over here. In this situation, we'd be selling, right? You jot that down, right? Click on that. Now, y'all remember my example of putting the stop loss over your last wick? Because after you got your engulfing, let's say you did that, right? Put your risk to reward here, and it's always good. I know everybody has their own philosophies in terms of risk to reward ratio. I try to at least have a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right? But it pretty much just gives you a guideline. It shows you what you're risking and what potentially your reward could be. So let's say that I was trading from my engulfing here, because this was the candle we were working with, right? And I said my take profit is going to be my negative 27. You drag that down. See, in the middle, you got risk to reward ratio 2.71. That means you got a 2.7 to 1. So that means, in layman's terms, you're risking 2.7. No, you could potentially make 2.7 pips to risking 1, right? In this case, 74. Your target is 74 pips, and your stop loss is only 27. So that is a good tool. And Mello, I don't know if that's how you wanted me to break that down, but in the chat.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool.
Like a lot of people be wanting to know some questions that we've been getting is hold on,
Yeah, 7-2 down, my bad. 7-2 down the bottom left. Yep. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, Mello.
No, I was saying some of the things that like the squad be wondering is, for one, where to place they stop loss, and two, a lot of people are confused at the fact that your stop loss is what actually dictates what type of lot size you should use.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Most people don't understand how that's possible.
Right.
So I wanted you to go over, what entry confirmations, like what type of price action you want to see. I know you did that already in one of your previous trainings, teaching them about an engulfing candle. I was on that one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about tonight.
Bet. So
yeah.
you when you looking for risk to rewards, a lot of people don't use that tool. But what I notice is that if you just with basic principles, if y'all trading the previous lows or previous highs, that's a great tool to be able to measure the distance on what you want your risk to reward to be. And then you base it off of your entry confirmation. What confirmations do you want to see on entry? But if you using a 10 pip stop loss to gain 10 pips, like that's corny. And that's low-key disrespectful to the way we taught you, because ain't no damn way you only going for 10 pips with the way we showing you how to trade on structure. There's no way. Look at the spaces in between the fibs. If you just trade that on structure, you'll make money. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
The same way that AJ is telling us to be able to use your Fibonacci for your targets, those have pip ranges too in between them. So if you just trading from line to line, you'll make money.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? If price stay below the 23.6, then you should probably trade to the 0.
Yep.
That's a certain amount of pips. If you trade to the negative 27, that's
Matter
a
of
certain
fact, yeah. So from the 23.6 to the 0, that's 30 pips.
Come on, man. Yeah, don't complicate this stuff. Like y'all, the stuff AJ giving y'all is the sauce. Y'all don't have to do exactly, because the thing is, what makes AJ such a phenomenal trader is because he can teach what he thinks. That's what make him a phenomenal trader, y'all. So family, we want to start packing these calls out when AJ doing these calls, because we want to get my dude in there to become an educator in the academy, dog. Whenever AJ doing these calls, family, he getting his reps up. But if y'all made money with AJ helping y'all out with y'all trading, drop some ones in the chat. Right? Drop some ones in the chat. If you made some money from what AJ's showing y'all, drop some ones in this joint. Put them ones rolling in, AJ. A one goes a long way, don't it? A one goes a long way.
Yo, for real. Y'all be taking my
bro,
signals.
This is dope. Like, I really want y'all to understand that everything that y'all learning on these calls, like, my dude been in the trenches hard. I had to come on here and vouch for you, bro, because I don't even have to be on these calls to know that value is being given, because you literally teaching everything that we know. But I don't want to be the lid to your greatness, bro. Like, you got a gift and you care. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Whether they in your group or whether they not, bro.
For sure.
Over there with the man, let me know if you need a chop, man. I got the blade. Feel me? I got the blades chopping them. I appreciate you.
For sure. Nah, I appreciate that. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, Melo. That was nice, man. I appreciate those nice words. But yeah, with that being said, we can continue this Q&A. I don't know if anybody has any more questions or anything else. I think that was good. If you have a better understanding of the Fibonacci and the entries as far as in terms of the engulfings, drop a 1 in the chat. I just want to see something. If y'all got a better understanding in terms of entry, in terms of what I'm looking for when I enter, because break and retest is like a general idea. Okay, cool. Shout out to Lando, my guy. Okay, cool.
Lando, the protege.
Oh, facts.
Lando, the protege.
Facts.
He done cracked the code, bro. AJ, man, with Lando, and this ain't taking away from nobody else, bro. Everybody got different learning curves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Lando is already learning harmonics and structure and fibs, and he ain't even been in a month, bro. Tell them how long it took for us to put this stuff together, bro.
Well, it took us over a year. It definitely took us over a year to put all of this together, like market structure and Fibonacci and harmonics. Like, Lando, you probably better at harmonics than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took us over a year. It took me and Melo over a year, like, for real, like, to get all this stuff together, like, because it was just me, him, and Mike, and then Sierra came. You know what I'm saying? So it took us all a while to get this down. This is just all of this stuff that we can talk to you guys about in terms of the markets is because we got years in. So y'all are blessed, man. Like, y'all came into a group that, like, y'all have the potential to be, like, extremely nice at trading. Like extremely nice. And the thing about it is, I know a lot of y'all are cold at building. So, like, if you combine the two, ain't no limits. It's like unlimited potential at GTI. We got everything.
Take flight, y'all, man. Take every day, man. Just take flight. Be excited about where y'all gonna go, man. Don't rush. Run your race, man. Do not rush to be a phenomenal trader overnight, man. Because understand, the majority of y'all first few months in this stuff is even just learning about yourself through the charts. That's all this is about, learning yourself. We can't put no cap on that. We can only put the material in front of you when you're ready to receive it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to learn yourself through the charts. And the more obsessed you become with this, is you gaining an obsession for yourself to want to get better. That's all this is, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get every day. Y'all getting better. Y'all sacrificing time. Trade in the morning, build during the day, train at night.
That's it. That's it, bro. And then once y'all get them residual checks, y'all know what to do with them.
Game time.
Y'all know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? And new traders, I be telling new traders like, yo, if you want to like start to like get in a relationship with a pair, I say odd USD and NZD USD, odd NZD. Those odd and NZD pairs are kind of like beginner friendly. But I just want to tell y'all, like when y'all get the residual checks, I just want y'all to look and see, like, look how GJ move. Look how GBPs move, man. I ain't trying to entice nobody to do nothing hasty tonight. But fam, GBPs, we moving 350 pips in a couple of days. Like that's a lot. So like Melo said, don't rush the process though. This markets ain't going nowhere. Y'all have a recession-proof skill. That's how blessed we are. Folks losing their job. Folks ain't going back to work. We got folks trying to live off stimulus checks. Fam, y'all can make stimulus checks every day once y'all get this down. Y'all can make stimulus checks every day once y'all start get them P2000, P5000, Chairman 10 checks, and y'all can throw them residuals, even half of your residual in the account. Y'all can make stimulus check money every day. You know what I'm saying? So don't rush it. This stuff ain't going nowhere, and I ain't going nowhere. Y'all know GTI, we here to stay. So I ain't want to go on like a little Kanye rant or nothing, but if y'all ain't got no more questions, let me see. For sure. NZD USD new bay. It be moving so smooth. It just moves so smooth, TK. But I mean, Melo, I don't know if you got anything else to add. If nobody else has questions, I think, I went over my lesson plan. This video will be on YouTube tonight. And I'll post it tonight too. Last week I waited till in the morning, but I know Malcolm, I ain't forgot about you. Malcolm, this video will be on YouTube tonight. I'll post it in the group chat so y'all can go and study some more of that. I think Kendria and Melo posted other Fibonacci training. So y'all got all the sauce y'all really need. Like part 4 of this June bonanza is next week. So I don't know what I'm gonna talk about because this is really all I use really. Next week I might go a little bit detailed in the entries, a little bit more detailed. And
harmonics.
Who said that?
The Fox.
Oh, hey, look. Well, look, I'm gonna keep it real, Fox. I'm gonna keep it all the way for real because I'm a very transparent person. If we're doing harmonics next week, I might let Big Melo take care of that. I'm gonna keep it real. I know my game.
That's cool. It's 88% accuracy, and it comes with the description.
Bet. Hey, so look, Melo, because you bet. I'm real. I'm real, bro. I know my game. You better at harmonics than me. I'm gonna give you that one. Do you want to do the harmonic trade training next Thursday?
I got it.
I bet that is. There it is. Next Thursday, we're going to hop on with Melo. I'm going to hop on too because I need to get my harmonic game up because I'm strictly naked trader, breaking retest lower highs and high lows. So,
they got to understand that to understand
that is harmonics. For sure. For sure.
So they got to stay connected and tapped in like we talked at the beginning. And don't be late.
Trade
training starts at 10 p.m.
Not 11 p.m. I seen somebody scrolling at 11. I ain't gonna say no names. Big pimping.
Listen, go live with your subscription, and you can log into that anytime. These trade trainings start at 10 o'clock.
That's my fault. I was trying to get my 2 and free.
Oh, okay.
Hey, check him then, bro.
Guess what? Do that 2 and free on your time.
Hey, we just playing Big Pippin.
Yes, sir.
For sure. But yeah, man. All right, well, I think that's the move, man. Yeah, if y'all want the harmonic, you know, Melo, I'm gonna let Melo handle that next week. I think that'll be dope. I think y'all learning these 3 weeks that we've been talking about identifying trends and market structure and moving averages and Fibonacci. I think that'll definitely prepare everybody on here for harmonics.
Can y'all drop a 1 in the chat if AJ gave y'all gas these last 3 weeks? Like if y'all excited and this was valuable and y'all want more trade trainers from AJ. Like it's 27 people on here. So if we don't got 27 ones, he ain't coming back.
Hey man, I appreciate that, man. My nerves be bad on these calls sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
It take courage, man, and I'm proud of you, bro. I'm over here like trying not to tear up, bro.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Let's not do that. Not on Zoom. Don't do that, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Mellow with the light skinness.
Light skin gang though. That's gang though. That's gang though. I got you, Mel.
Just 2 days in a row you've been crying.
It's a lot of phenomenal. It's just too much fire happening in our group. I feel him. I ain't mad at you, Mel.
It's all coming together, Mello. It's like a birthday cake. I'm gonna put some candles on that joint for you and blow it up.
For sure, man.
On that island we going to.
Ooh, y'all locked into that island. Y'all don't even know I'm going after a space station now.
Going after a space station, Pluto.
Everybody decided that this island is for everybody, and that everybody coming now. So I got to go after something bigger. The island is done, as they say.
Man, look, y'all heard it.
Go buy a country, then, man. We going for that. Need something big.
Too.
I mean, you know, the island actually has its own. It governs itself. So you know what I'm saying. We got rules over there. I'll make sure that y'all have it when y'all get y'all passport stamp to come. You know what I'm saying. We got our own currency over there. It's called the Fox coin.
Oh.
You needed to ride all the rides.
The Fox coin.
Oh man,
that's fire! I can trade that. It's gonna be Foxconn USD.
Yeah, you needed to get your meals.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, look, man.
Listen, it's Wi-Fi and a laptop in every room, so you got to trade to stay. So I suggest y'all get tapped in and go live this week.
Yeah.
Man, you don't even need Wi-Fi. You just need cell phone service.
Ain't gonna be no cell phone service on that island, man.
Listen,
we're gonna have our own cell phone company. What you mean?
The flights come in Friday and Monday. So if you still got your job, you're gonna be fired because you got to come in on Monday. You can't leave till Friday. You might not have that much PTO. So I suggest you start trading now, getting your bag up and becoming wealthy.
Man, all 24 people on here gonna be unemployable in a year or less. And I'm just giving y'all a little wiggle room. I'm hoping it's 6 months or less. But ain't nobody in here. Everybody in here gonna be bossed up by then. Ain't gonna be no PTO.
I was working federal. I've only been trading for 3 weeks, dog. I ain't even going back to work yet.
They not building the business, and they not on these trade trainers.
They gonna be employable.
Because I see 24 people in here, and we got 200-something people in the group.
Let me pull this chart up back.
Everybody not building the business for a fact, though. I know that, but you know that's another conversation.
Yeah, Paris. This is not now. Look, Paris. Come on now. This is my platform. We're not talking about building the business in here.
I am.
We're not doing that. This isn't the call for that.
I'm logging up.
AJ, he said, "Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish." But get the Kanye on you.
Come on now. Hey, we gonna. That's what the call tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
AJ, you said you don't hop on the agency building calls talking about trading.
Oh man,
who don't?
That's what I'm saying. I said you don't hop on his calls when they talking
about
building. You don't hop on there talking about trading.
No, I don't do that. I let Paris rock out. Now Paris be killing.
I did not tell anybody to get on here and build a business. I said if you're not building the business and you're not on trade trainings, are you tapped in? You're not.
No, you're not. That's a fact.
That's all.
A fact.
I don't listen.
That's a fact.
I want you to choose whether you're gonna do one or the other or both. But why are you missing free game from a master trader?
For sure.
You knew there's no reason you're not connected. We put it at 10 o'clock because we know people got jobs. We being a priesthood.
That's facts.
Taking your time to do it. What I'm saying is everybody should be logging in and giving themselves the best opportunity to hit their goals. The way you do that They stopped treating this like a part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all heard it here first. Get back in the group chat and tell all of your buddies and all of your friends that wasn't on this trade training, the sheriff is coming. I'm coming.
Sheriff Fox.
Listen,
The sheriff is
I just want
coming.
you to be great. That's all it is. I want if you got the GTI stamp on you, I really care about you. And it's not about builders. It's about if you want to be the best trader, then don't waste your time just tapping in every now and then.
Yeah.
Tap in to all the trade trainers. Tap into everything that you can, because eventually AJ gonna be busy. I got plans for AJ. So y'all only got him for a limited time. It's like the McRib. It's gonna be gone soon.
Oh shit!
Shout
Shout out to the McRib though. Shout out to the McRib. But yeah, man. Also, one thing I need to say: any strategy, I'm gonna tell y'all what. Like, and Mello does this too. I know he does. I know this helped him become a better trader. Any strategy, whether it's the stuff that you guys hear me talk about, or tie strategy, or whoever you adopt, right? Take a little time. I know everybody's building the business and everybody's trying to go chairman, but once you get that time, that little 30 minutes to an hour that you got for free, go on these charts and back test some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, go over here and find the area. Like, straight use these things over here. Rectangle tools, the fourth column down. Find you a rectangle. Do like this. And then go, like what I used to do. I used to go down. This is the 4-hour time frame. I would go down to the 30-minute time frame. And all I would do is find my strategy. I would find break and retest in entries with bullish engulfings. Back test some of this stuff. This stuff is like, back test whatever strategy you use. That'll help y'all's confidence when it's live market time and y'all are either looking at a signal that somebody dropped in a group, or y'all are actually analyzing on y'all's own. I would literally do this for hours. I would go back, okay, break, retest, BAP, okay, boom. This about right here. That was a resistance area. It got broken. Boom. Higher high, higher low. Engulfing. I would do that I would do that for like 30 minutes, an hour. Well, actually, I'm lying. I was doing that shit for hours. I was doing that shit for like 3, 4, 5 hours a day. But
AJ,
right.
Let's keep it a stack with them, bro.
All right, go ahead.
How long was we studying per day when we had jobs?
When we had jobs, I know I was studying at least six hours a day. And I'm only saying 6, bro. That's just me. I'm only saying 6 because some days were more OD than others, and some days were less than others. So about average 5 to 6 hours a day. That's what I was doing because I really wanted to be great at trading.
Oh, bro, I believe you. Because right now I'm studying like 4 to 5 hours a day, and I'm trading at night in that London session.
It's just when you know what this does, there's freedom on the other side of this. Man, bro, I was like, yo, I'm about to get nice at this. I the same way I hooped, me and Mello, for those who don't know, me and Mello connected through basketball. We was teammates. And I ain't forgot about whoever was in here last week talking about set up the hoop session either. But anyway, me and Mello was teammates. Oh, he ain't in here tonight. Sean ain't here tonight, I bet. But anyway, me and Mello was teammates. We treated this like it was basketball. Playing in college and playing in pro leagues and stuff, that stuff doesn't come if we're not in the gym working on our game, working on our shot, working on our handle for years and years and years. I said, all right, well, I'm going to just do the same thing with trading. If I want to be good at trading, I'm just going to be on the charts. Now I'm just going to back test my strategy. Facts. The same thing I told y'all last week. If you go in the gym and you have this just for my hoopers, because that's the only sport I ever played. If you go in the gym and you shoot, you shooting, you're not going to change your form because you missed the jumper. I say this to say, if you have a strategy and you back test it over and over again, or you've won with it, and you have evidence that your strategy works, and you lose one trade, because ain't nobody in GTI 100% from the line. So if you lose one trade, or you lose 2 trades, or you lose 3 trades, that doesn't mean your strategy isn't a good strategy. That just means that you got a little bit more work to do. You only need one. You only need one shot. You only need one form. right?
All I need is one mic.
Bro, I was just finna say that.
Word to Nas. Word to Nas. Word to Nasir Jones. But yeah, that's it. And yeah, man. Malcolm, I'm going. I ain't forgot about you. I know you said you wanted to watch this again. It's gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna upload this tonight in GTI Trade Talk. I think Dwayne said earlier, he asked me if I was gonna drop a seed. If I see something clean and something I can't pass up on, I'm gonna drop a seed. For me, the markets have been super choppy this week. Other than GBP pairs, they've been up and down. They've been looking real ugly. So I haven't called anything for y'all because I like to give y'all layups. You know what I'm saying? I don't give y'all that, but I like to give y'all layups. And I ain't really seen a whole bunch of layups when I'm on the charts. So I haven't called anything. But if I see a layup tonight, then I'm gonna throw that in the signal drip. And other than that, though, if the leaders, Paris and Melo, the other leaders don't got nothing to say, y'all got something to chime in on? Other than that, I'm pretty much finished.
Hey, AJ.
What's going on?
That GBP NZD just caught 215 pips off the hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, it had me entering at 1958.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, sir. All right, so it's super low right now. Now I'm sure Melo, and he's gonna talk about this next week. I'm pretty sure Melo gonna be able to get y'all a harmonic out of this. I'm already seeing it. Well, but nonetheless, what on a buy, Lando?
No, on a sale at 1958, 151.
Is that a signal or is that something you was looking at?
No, that's where I entered in.
Oh, you entered a sale.
Yeah, a little
right
higher.
Here, around here.
And a little higher than that. That last bearish candle. No, down a little more. Keep going down. Right there at that new low high.
Hold on. So
you're right on it.
Hold on. Let me zoom in. I need to get my goggles. Hold on.
Oh man, you got to get them glasses, boy.
Yeah, hold on. All right. So right here?
Nope, the other one. Right next to it. Hold on, let me make sure.
It's gotta be this. If you did this is hold on, Lando. If you did this, you a baby goat already.
Yeah.
Like if you did this with no signal, you a baby goat, bro. Facts.
I'm on harmonics. I am. And then I went and double checked it on Trading View.
So, what was your entry price?
1958.
1958.
Yep. 1958. 15.
Oh nah, bro. That's up here somewhere. 1958.
Yeah.
That's over here.
That's it.
Oh, this is it.
No. To the right. On that bearish engulfing. Yep, right there. And it's still in the downtrend.
This is solid. This is super solid, bro. Hold on. This is really good. That's one of them things. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is great, Lando. Lando, that is amazing, boy. Yes, man. That is a good job, man. What? Lower high. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro. Price broke support. Retested. Man, see, that man been in class. That's what I'm talking about. This is perfect. And you see how you can hold it?
I sure been in that moment.
Bro, bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing. Red over blue crossover. Bruh.
It's still going right now. It's still
man.
Lando.
What's up?
How long you been trading?
But that's crazy.
This is my third week.
How many hours you been putting in?
Ooh, the first week I probably put, somewhere between 120 hours. That first week.
Basically, you took it seriously, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And then my second week is when I practiced. Third week, well, I was I was entering signals on my second week and my first week, but I really like towards the end of the second week, once I had learned harmonics, that's when I started entering the trades by myself. I started at AUD, USD, and then I started looking around. Oh, I actually sent AJ and Mello a few harmonics I was looking at on Bitcoin as well. But then I started looking around this GBP, NZD, and GBP, JPY because, dog, they either move up and down. And like this one right now is still in the fucking excuse my language, it's still in a bearish engulfing. So I wanted to enter in before, but the harmonics had me entering in at 1958. I need a second opinion before I enter in. So I went back on TradingView, double checked it, and then it checked out. So bro, I've been in this trade for about maybe almost 18 hours, close to.
You've held this trade for 18 hours?
It's a little longer than that. It's like a day in.
Bro,
come on, Lando. You've been exposed to the greats, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
Mello, bro, do you remember how long it took us to get to the point to where we could hold trades without tripping?
Yeah.
Hey, AJ, I got a better one for you. When we talked the other day, I seen Lando on the phone one time while I was in the car with Mello. Who I tell you was going to be
Lando.
Listen, if I can't pick him, I don't know who a better recruiter than me.
Yes, man.
Mello, when we was in the car, I said, "Oh, that boy Cole. He tapped in right now.
Man,
you gotta want it, man. I can see it in your eyes, Lando. You about to be.
Yeah, man.
You already there. Like just keep doing your thing,
so,
man.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
just all in or not. I really don't have time to go back to where I came from, so I'm hitting this shit head first and learning as much as I can and getting in as much as I can.
Man,
Especially
everybody on this call literally got the potential and the capability to tap in. Just as some people they grow that obsession faster than others. Like I feel like the difference between Lando and his growth is because he attacked this shit. He wasn't looking at it like he was uncertain about it. And I think that got a lot to do with his background in playing video games.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that translated in it. Like I'm gonna get to this next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else who coming in here for a different reason, they approach to trading is a little different. So it's not that Lando better than anybody. He wanted to be he pretty much just wanted to be great for himself. And most people that's good at video games or good at any shooting games or something like that, they attention to details and anticipation skills translate well into trading.
That boy be coming around the corner about to shoot you in the head on Call of Duty. Lando be like, nope.
Y'all gotta think, bro. Them smart, like the smart money traders, Jordan Morgan, Zachary Hogan, that's all they did, bro, was play video games.
Facts.
They chairman 25s. You think they know how to recruit, or they just know how to create a dope team full of traders and gamers?
True.
That's what they do, bro. So what we seeing is people in athletics, people I'm about to buy a PS5. I see you, Nick. hey, I tell y'all one thing, man. This is referred to building. If y'all do enough PS3s, y'all can get any PS5. The whole squad can get a PS5.
PS5's on the island for everybody.
PS5.
PS5's on the island.
Y'all can leave them basketball dreams in the United States. We ain't got that on Continent Island.
I'm excited about everybody on here, man. And y'all grow. Philly, I see you, bro. Man, Meek, I appreciate you. Everybody on this call, man, y'all, the growth is real. Like trading is all it's all a mind state. You see what I'm saying? If you stay around the energy long enough, you know, you're gonna blossom into, you know what I'm saying, into your own being with trading, man. It's no such thing as who a better trader than who. Just some people put more emphasis on certain confirmations more than others. So AJ wanted me to do a harmonic training is because I pay more attention to harmonics than him. You see what I'm saying? The harmonics didn't make me more profitable than him. Your profitability is based off your trading plan and what goals you have. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So everybody on this call is going, if y'all getting a dose of the academy and us, like don't heavily rely on our sessions. Like literally make a schedule for yourself and tap into the educators that fit around, you know, start asking in the, you know, in the chat, start being more active in the chat, asking who do we watch? You see what I'm saying? It ain't about you knowing what you need to know before you feel weird, or don't feel inferior to nobody in the chat. Like if somebody asks a question, I don't think nobody lets you wait longer than an hour, you know what I'm saying, to get a response. You get a response immediately. Everybody in here is tech supporters, feel like.
Yep.
I wish the academy responded this damn fast.
And if you feel left behind, just tap in with somebody. Like,
Yeah, tap in with us,
with you.
man.
I mean, like I said, life is happening to everybody all at once. So as much as I get on y'all, and y'all might feel like, yo, PB trying to be hard on us, I ain't trying to be a drill sergeant. You an adult. You responsible for you at the end of the day. But I feel like sometimes we don't have nobody that's checking on us and telling us you can do better. Like, we adults. So a lot of the times you left on your own. And the truth be told, man, if you really don't understand, when you go to work, they tell you everything to do. And that don't make you less of a person. It just means that the reason you stay on task or at work, and you got to understand, you probably get distracted if your phone rings. The reason you stay on task as much as you do at work is because somebody watching you. It doesn't, but you're programmed like that though, right? You go into your job and your expectation is there. So in this world, you have to make a higher expectation for yourself for you to win at a higher level. There's nobody there to check you. So these little times of this, it's your brother checking you. This is not your boss. I'm not trying to be y'all boss. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. So don't ever think when I say that I'm coming across as that. I'm saying if you chose to trade only, then your focus should be 100% on trading. I'm not telling you not to spend time with your family. I'm telling you to give 100% to every moment that you take from this day forward, whether you hanging out with your kids or your friend. If you go party tomorrow, I want you to party your life to the end of endem. I want you to have the most time, the best time you've ever had in your entire life partying. So when you wake up the next day and you drink your water and you back in the game and you get on the charts, you feel like you gave it all of that, and now you can give 100% to trading. Every moment that you take from now on, give 100% to whatever you're going to do. If you with your kids, don't touch your cell phone. Don't touch the charts. Don't touch nothing else. Give 100% to your kids. That way, when you go on to the next task and you locked into that, you can give 100% without regret or thinking about the fact that you didn't give your kids the time that they need. This is stuff that I had to implement in my life to be a better person. I give 100% to every moment that I take, no matter what it is. And I don't beat myself up about it. If I need to rest, I rest. But when you're excited about something, I promise you, you do not get tired. You end up finding yourself having to put your body at rest so you can give 100% to the next moment. You got to get to that mode where this is exciting. It's not exciting if you're not plugging in. Because if you're only getting a little bit of the information, it's only because you're not plugging in enough to your learning curve. Your learning curve going to be totally different than mine. There's certain things in business that I just absolutely get. There's other things that I got to call Mello and be like, yo, how can I be better at this? Like, what can I do in this area? Like, we going to talk tomorrow and I'll be like, yo, what did I say that was wrong? We always checking each other. You need accountability partners.
Thanks.
Like, your whole team right now is accountability partners. I don't know what you got going on with everybody else outside of this group, but you got a group of people, whether it's GTI family, whether it's the agency, whether it's Winner Circle, whatever team you coming from, you need to lock in with a couple people on that team that can keep you accountable and you can keep them accountable, because I'm telling you, it's going to help you move to the next level. And we're not talking about building business. We're talking about on whatever your goal is. If it's to be a better trader, it's to turn this into a holistic situation where you don't have to walk back in that door because that company is owned by somebody. You need to understand that. You might still be there, you might not, but it's owned by another human being, which means they flawed. Don't leave your hands at risk to somebody else where you got an opportunity in front of you that don't matter if the market is doing good or doing bad, and you know how to make money out of it. So take 100% advantage every time you tap into this thing, and make sure that you tapping in. Put it on your calendar. Put it on your schedule. If it's not on your calendar, that means that you're not tapped in. You're going to forget. It's not important if it's not written down. Set yourself an alarm. Whatever you have to do to put yourself in the next seat, do that. Because moments are fleeting. You need to own them when you have them. Ownership is the key to why you're doing this. So don't convince yourself that it's not. You want to own the moment. You want to be the person for your family. You want to buy that house for your mom. You want to buy that car. You want to put yourself in every situation. You want to run your kids through college debt free. Like, all of these situations are real. Don't think that they easily grasp. They not. They just as easy to lose. It's easier to hit 0 than it is to hit 100. You're in a position in which you can hit 1,000. You got people like AJ you every Thursday to make sure you can hit 15. All you got to do is stay plugged in. And on that note, AJ, if you ain't got nothing else to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to do this for you.
Hey, nah, I'm done, dog. I got a signal for y'all though. You know what I'm saying? I got a little signal for y'all. But hey, look though.
Y'all ain't about to keep putting the squad on this emotional roller coaster, this build, break, build. Man, that boy parents got me sitting in a corner, cuddled up.
Yeah, you feel me?
AJ like, hey, man, it's cool, bro. Come take this signal.
Yo, I do got a signal. I had to give y'all something after Paris, man. I gotta.
You gotta break them down to build them up, homie. That's what I learned.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, P, man. That's real life chairman talk, bro. Like, real life talk. For real.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, man.
Nah, that's real smack. That's real smack, P, for sure.
I love y'all. If you get off this call and the person you laying next to or who you've been spending your time with, your friends, if they ain't told you they love you today, I want you to know I love you because you love
I wish my fiance would. She gonna be out this house.
I love anybody that's trying to reach towards greatness because guess what? I got a lot of timeshares on my island I need to sell. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh man. Y'all heard the man.
I can't laugh no more, dog. My stomach hurting, bro. I gotta chill.
I love this group, dog. No cap. Actually, nah, I ain't got no signal for y'all yet.
Lord Jesus, AJ, you better pull something out your ass. I don't care if it lose. You need to drop something.
Son, nah. Listen, man.
Hey, you see how you just play with them emotions right there?
Yeah,
that thing ain't ready, bro.
AJ, you want to know why I'm mad? I got my phone in my hand on MetaTrader. Like, what AJ about to say? I don't even trade. Give me the copy and paste. I use my products because it's a part of my subscription. So forget what y'all talking about.
AJ showed up to the club and ain't even performed for us.
Man, nah. Look. So this is what we're gonna do.
That thing ain't ready, man.
It ain't ready, man. It ain't ready.
Nah,
it ain't ready, and it's too low. I ain't calling that, man.
You got to be picky about a counter trend trade.
Hey, zoom back out real quick, AJ. Go back in. Oh, never mind. I thought those head and shoulders. Never mind.
Nah, it ain't ready.
I got a signal, AJ. You want
Who is that? Who said that?
Paris.
Oh, shit.
I got a signal.
Say what?
What you got, Pete?
You want it?
Uh-oh, here we go. What was
give
it to me, Pete.
Look at Dahlia waiting on it.
Y'all
ready for the signal?
Go ahead, man.
Drop one in the chat if you want the signal.
Y'all want it. I want to hear this.
Nah,
I got the matter of fact, Pete. I think I know what the signal gonna be.
You know exactly what the signal gonna be. Your damn subscription. Log into it. And I promise you, Anastasia's gonna drop you something tomorrow. Get that. We out.
She's gonna drop something in a couple of hours.
Yeah,
I know it. And she's dropping it from Russia. We're gonna have to go over there and pay her a visit because she's been dropping calls and she needs some love.
Oh, what's her name? Anastasia, right?
Yeah, Anastasia been like 80-something% accurate. I've been
Yeah,
tracking.
because her last two been kind of iffy though. I ain't gonna lie. Them last two,
the US 30 and the SPX 500. That's what the team's been eating off of.
Now, but that's what I was saying earlier to whoever said her last joint's been kind of iffy. That's what I was saying earlier today. Like, y'all, this week in the markets was like ugly. That's why I ain't really been calling nothing. Like, it's been mad choppy, mad sloppy, and you don't like. I tell y'all about uptrends and downtrends. Consolidation is not something that I'm trying to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Because that you think price going up, then you think price going down, then you think price going up, then you think price going down. So now you buying, now you selling, now you just losing money. You buying and selling, and you ain't got no real direction. You don't want to trade in those markets. That's why I ain't calling nothing.
She was counter trading like a mug. She was counter trading like crazy. I said she was counter trading like crazy.
Oh, okay, word. But yeah, man,
Yeah, 'cause
that's why I ain't called nothing this week. I've been chilling. I've been sitting on my hands.
You really wasn't in the game like that. I was wondering why, but okay, that makes sense. Listen, that's another lesson that they need to have. That was a part of your psychology, which was you only need to be trading on stuff that you can see. If you can't see it, don't jump in trying to look for no opportunity.
Facts.
Mhm.
That's another thing. It's like, y'all, look, this market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Just because it's open does not mean that you have to trade, though. And these brokers don't care about taking y'all bread.
Mhm.
That's just facts. Them brokers, y'all don't even know. They make money on the buy, whether y'all win or lose, because y'all got swap fees y'all got to pay for. So they making money regardless. You win or lose. The broker going to get paid. So don't feel like just because the market is open, you got to give your broker back that bread you deposited.
Now I know what we need to buy, AJ. You done it. We about to start a broker.
That's a fact. That's really the move.
GTI the broker. Look for the link next week.
GTI FX, bro.
I better stop playing. I can build a company out of anything. Telling you right now.
Hey, y'all look out for GTI Forex on the way, son.
Listen, y'all look out for it. It's coming, and make sure that y'all got y'all investments and stuff together, man. Like it's no game. We a family. If y'all got something going, like I'm back on it. I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about this.
It's okay. Go ahead, P.
I can do it. All right,
go ahead. Do your thing.
They gave me the pass. Listen, if y'all are working on something you build in business, stack your bread. Talk to us. We want to invest. Well, I want to invest.
Facts.
Because I need to help you pay for your timeshare on island. So whatever it takes for me to get you to the top money that you need. They dropping names in there. Foxcoin in the bill. GTI. I'm telling you, I'm going to own the whole thing. The whole thing. And it's open investment, and we're doing IPO. And everybody, listen, ain't nothing better than investing with your family. And everybody on here wants something big. Y'all know that. This is the whole goal. The whole goal was to be around friends that we can make money with, spend money with, and do our thing. That's exactly what we doing. This how I know y'all love us, because y'all been on here and we just been talking cash for the last 20 minutes.
Family. You know what I'm saying? It's just
y'all, man. This is a great extended family.
Great, bro. I think what it is, bro, like you gotta understand, like, and that's what made me and Mello like so much more cool. Like, Forex trading is like its own little cult thing. Like, so it's 20 people on here right now. Everybody, all 20 of us got something in common.
Yeah. AJ, we gotta get off. Mello crying in the family chat again.
Oh God. All right. So look, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna edit the last 45 minutes of this down, and I'm gonna post the first hour where we were actually talking about the lesson. I'm gonna post that on YouTube.
You finna drop a Drake album now.
Look at his eye.
Mello, get it together, fam.
Mello, listen, we just need to start. Me, you, and AJ and Lando need to start a talk show. We're gonna have Philly pop in every 5 minutes and be like,
we need a pod. We need a podcast, man.
Hey, Mello said nothing was the same, dog.
Mello about to be listening to Take Care. He look like he listening to Take Care right now. Mello bumping Take Care right now. Get it together, man.
Over there in that new crib.
I just want to be successful.
with the Trey Songz feature.
Oh man.
Wait, listen.
Dog.
When he hit that Chairman 10, all you're gonna hear him is go Drake album 1. He gonna be, you can thank me now.
Go ahead. Thank me later. Yeah, you heard what I said.
Do they ever talk about me over double pump lattes and low fat muffins? Do I?
Hey, shout out to all the OVO lovers in the chat too. Shout out to everybody that love OVO in here, man.
Any girl with the college is a Drake fan. That's fact.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take.
All right, y'all, I'm out, man.
Y'all, we out. About to post this. I appreciate y'all coming out. Look out for next week. My boy Mello dropping his harmonic scanner album, and yeah, we gone. I'm out. I'm stopping this. We're shutting this down now, because if we don't, we're gonna be on here till 1 a.m. So I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, peace.
Already.